Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on the 4th-ranked team. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler.
Hi, Holly.
By Kirk
Got a black on like Halliburton.
On the field. Go, a conference championship on the line right now. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. Here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Hands off to a fullback. Powers through. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They're going to run it here. Fighting him off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Touchdown, USF. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense, just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Bringing it out. It's Hawkins. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession. They're throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Close to the tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Back to throw. It's Lagway. Catch made on the left side. Breaks the tackle. Gets into the clear. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Makes a quick grab.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Back to throw again. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Going to try to use his legs here. And they're able to get him down. offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. And they pick up the first on the ground. He goes nowhere on third and short. I don't think he got it.
Wow, the defense prevented them from getting the first down. How about that? Nice job of holding their point there at the defensive line. They came close to getting the first, but the defense deserves credit. Now we've got fourth and inches.
It's QB sneak.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a first down for the offense.
They'll try the right here. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry-up. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Buying time now. Rolling to his left. The short. It's Smith. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
And that is always the toughest thing for defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Dropping back, it's Brown. He'll throw it now. Receiver makes the grab.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
A completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got it. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down and throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls. But they'll try to add their lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Gators offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Gators. No chance to catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
They'll try to run this one in. And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Trying to create here on the move. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. He'll look to throw it here on second down. Lets it go. And he pulls in the catch. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking downfield. It's Brown. Looking right. This one caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. On the ground, trying for the first down with a tight end. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that one.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. The pass is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Florida. Wow, what a play. Defensive score. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. He has first down yardage at the 46. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. No pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Can he take it all the way? Inside the 20.
Not understanding why he's throwing it like that. Man, I'm wide open.
Joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
USF offense is back out there now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He drew a pick 6 in the last possession. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
He's escaping the pocket now. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Nice first down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. The Bulls pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
If you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to throw. It's Brown. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Bulls trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it now.
Well, I don't blame him. Go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But, hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Eccles. Touchdown, South Florida. His passing game is still on fire. Surprised it didn't go for 2. PAT is good. Still down by 1, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Tackle made after just a short gain. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Dropping back. It's leg way. Makes a quick catch. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26. The Gators will crank up the tempo. And looking to throw now on first down. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. You just can't take the sack.
Backed up second and long at the 17. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Falls incomplete. Broken up by the defender nicely that time.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target. But this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Makes the catch downfield. 4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his man, has the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown.
Bro, look how they making me take angles at this, man. Shit so fake.
He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
A completion makes it second and short. Back to pass. It's Brown. He's moving out of the pocket now. Breaks loose at the 45. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The Bulls lining up here on 1st and 10. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he will score.
Boy.
Touchdown, USF.
love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
PAT is good, but they still trail by a point. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Back in motion now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to take off here. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. That's caught. It's Wilson. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. The secondary backed up off the ball now. To throw, it's Lagway. Defense is coming after him. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Gators will kick it off to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the South Florida offense back on the field. It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pressure is coming. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a huge gain. Stop finally made it to 43.
Ooh, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made, and a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. Quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
Looking to scramble. Extending the play now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Scanning the field. It's Brown. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that's his third interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
Ball handed off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it again. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. He's going to take off. Breaking free at midfield.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on 3rd down and long. And they do a good job at taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on 4th down.
They've converted both previous 4th down attempts, so why not try to make it 3 for 3? He'll toss it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call specifically for these situations.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. They get him down, but that's a solid game.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
The Gators looking to cash in this red zone trip. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Yeah, to me, Chris, with this offense, it's almost an extension of their running game. You put the receiver out in motion, you flip the ball out to him, out to the outside, let him do what he does best, which is use his instincts, and he picks up a first down.
One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Bulls offense back onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Brown. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Brought down after a short return at the 24. What a crucial takeaway.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pulls it in. It's Hawkins. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab.
Man, this nigga jumped over niggas 10 yards, man. That shit crazy.
A 4th down play now. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And he knocks that one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
USF offense is back out there now. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete even in a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Now it's 2nd down here. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. He'll try a pass here. With sure hands, it's Smith. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Florida 39, South Florida 28.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking downfield, it's Brown. Snags a good throw. He's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a 1st down.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a 1-possession game.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. It's caught downfield. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion. The Bulls looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Bulls. Still no answer for this offensive machine. The obvious move here is to go for a 2-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
39, South Florida. 34.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Crucial possession. This game just got tighter. They love to play keep away, chew on the clock. How will they call it here? Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Second down and long from the 9-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. And it's intercepted. A crushing play.
Let's go, man.
Create the turnover.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
He's moving out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move.
Oh, he was wide open.
Defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. And the back now goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, South Florida. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
The offense will set up now for the 2-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll make it into the end zone, so now they lead by a field goal here in the final quarter. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Finding space at the 20. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Gators with 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Off-play action. He's looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Looking for a red zone touchdown throw, but it's incomplete. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. They're going to run the option. He'll pitch it. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Florida. And they'll claim the 4th quarter lead.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
Point after, not right through. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the USF offense back on the field now. Now, wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Dropping back, it's Brown. Buying time, moving to his left. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Throws it to the right. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the run here, lets it go. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
We've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers trying to confuse this.
they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field, it's Brown. Finds his man. Gets some space around the 30. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, there's nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing. Checks it down to the back, picks up some positive yards, but he's got to remember that clock is ticking.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Fourth down completion to the running back.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Crucial play here. They go to the air. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
And it falls incomplete.
Smart decision here by the defensive coordinator to go with dime coverage, get more speed on the field, extra defensive backs, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football for this quarterback.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a
get milk.
You've got to come up with a first down.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's first and goal. Running back grabs it on a screen. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
I got that. That was a user, though.
Now for this offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. To the air. It's Brown. Touchdown, USF. To take
Let's get it.
Final minute.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return.
No, this ain't Georgia, boy.
Job by the coverage team. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On 1st and 10, look at the throw. He's looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. He's running out of time here. One last
Let's go. We champs, baby.
And that will wrap up this game. Now, it's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. The playoff spot locked up. We're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
BTA, man. BTA. 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 BTA, man. See what this bracket gonna be looking like. BTA, BTA. BTA, 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 BTA. BTA, man. It's your boy, Young BTA, man. You understand, man. Yeah. Sweet. Nah, I did that boy dirty, man. Feel me? Did him dirty, man. What the week one schedule's finna be looking like, man?